Hello everyone, this is Angela and welcome to my channel, Angie the ENTJ. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click on the notifications bell so that you'll know whenever I upload any new content. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. So recently, a video went viral of a husband who attempted to assign the task of caring for his grandmother to his wife simply because, I don't know, he was her husband, right? So let's watch the video.
Can't we get the audacity to tell me that my grandma can't stay here when we got 3 bedrooms?
Why are you recording me?
Because I want to show my family this. This is crazy.
Show your family?
Yeah, you trying to make it seem like my grandma can't stay here, but we got a whole loft that she can stay in.
We
Our kids can stay.
About this. Your grandmother is not staying here.
She is staying.
Not have enough room.
Take that stuff out of the loft, all the extra boxes we got, that can go into the garage somewhere.
I get storage.
No, I get her bed and put her bed there. She's good. All she needs is a little bit of time. So wherever you get some time.
A little bit of time, or she's gonna be staying.
She's gonna be staying. My grandmom is staying.
No, she's not staying.
She's staying. Yes, she is. She's staying here. Hey, look.
We don't have enough room.
But this is my family here, okay? So I'm gonna
your family.
Get
so
that clear.
you need to take care of your family. She needs to be staying.
And you need to take care of our family. My family
is
yours.
Yes, I do take care of our family.
Okay, no, you take care of the immediate family, the kids. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I do.
But our grandma needs to stay here too. All you need to listen.
Matt,
this is what my mom told me. All she need to do. This is her routine. All she need to do is we wake up in the morning at 8 o'clock in the morning, fix her breakfast.
I don't care about your grandmother's schedule. You need to.
I'm gonna tell you her schedule because when I go to work, you taking care of her. Listen. At 8 o'clock
how
in the morning,
you gonna tell me what I'm gonna do when you go to work? Like I don't have no job. Like I don't have no life. Like, no, I'm not doing that. She's not staying here. That room is staying storage.
Can you hear me say now?
I'm not gonna hear. What
I'm not
is
putting her home.
If you cared about your grandmother like you say you do, you gonna put her in a certified home.
I don't got listen.
Nobody got time for that.
You got time for that. Why you look at you right now watching TV. What you know what you can do?
I'm watching TV because I'm chilling. I'm not at work right now. I'm resting. Can I rest?
Right now, what you can do?
In my time of rest, you gonna come up the stairs, you gonna bring this camera in my face.
Yeah, because what you can do. Because you know what you can be doing? You can give her meds, put her to bed. All she needs a little bit of care. She sit down and watch Family Feud all day. All she needs is to
give up my life so I can take care of your grandmama.
What you like?
What are you doing for your grandmama?
I do a lot for her.
Since you care so much, quit your job.
Then where you gonna live?
I'll go to work.
How about
you can stay here and you can wipe your grandmother because I'm not doing it.
Okay, see what's all that? Listen, tell me that. This is my family here, so you gotta respect that. You respect that. You respect me.
You want me to respect your grandmother, but you don't even respect me. You come in here, you yelling, you screaming, you telling me I gotta take care of her. I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I don't have that.
But listen, this is your husband's grandma. So listen, I'm asking you to have some respect.
I really don't want to hear this. Listen, your grandmother is not staying here. Like I said, I put my foot down. That room is gonna stay occupied whether they're there or not. I got a family to take care of. I gotta take care of you. I gotta take care of the twins. I gotta take care of your grandma too. I gotta feed her. I gotta give her her meds. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. And on top, I'm working the job that I already have. Are you out of your mind?
Listen.
You didn't even think this through before you came up here.
But all she do is watch Family Feud. Okay, and
she can sit in a nursing home with her applesauce and watch Family Feud because I'm not doing it.
When our kids get ready for school, all she needs is give her her meds. She take a couple meds in the morning.
Why can't you do this? Why are you making this such a big deal?
Because you're the woman. You're supposed to.
Okay, so what you gonna do if I say no?
You the nurse.
And what you gonna do if I say no?
Then we have a problem.
Okay, I guess we got a problem then. So what you gonna do about it? Because I said no.
You don't see. So what happened when you get older and you don't you want something like don't you believe in karma?
When I get older, I'm gonna save enough so that I can take care of my.
Well, I'm not taking her to a nursing home. I'll tell you that right now.
You're going to take her to a nursing home because she's not coming up in here.
Oh, yes, she is.
No, she ain't. I'm going to back her up here because she's not staying here.
I'm going to talk to my mom.
Like I said, she's not staying here. Go ahead and call your grandma. Tell her to go ahead, pack it up.
$7,000.
You ain't coming here. I'm sorry. You want to figure something else out.
And I watch those commercials talking about nursing home, people malnourished with bed sores and stuff like that. My grandma ain't staying here.
Okay, didn't nobody say you had to get a one-star nursing home? Go find something better. I'm not doing this. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. Hey, all I know is I went down to the one nursing home down there. I'm not taking my grandma to the nursing home. We need to keep her hair. She's better hair. She's more relaxed hair. Just get up in the morning. We give her medicine. Give her her dentures in. Give her food. That's all you gotta do. She won't make too much. She will tell you when she gotta go to the restroom. It's no big deal. You make it sound like a big deal. You took care of kids.
Do I look like ring a bell and I'm supposed to take your grandmother to the bathroom every time? Supposed to rub her up with lotion? Supposed to give her meds? Supposed to feed her?
But you
I'm not
doing
this. You don't understand how much responsibility that takes. And I'm already stressed out. I'm not doing that. You have to figure something else out. I'm sorry.
I did figure out.
You got to figure something else out.
Hey man, I got this. You got to do some extra work. Are you sitting there?
I'm not doing no extra nothing.
You sitting there watching TV,
and I'm gonna continue to sit here and watch my TV.
You want to do
nothing? And I'm
gonna
enjoy my shows.
All right. We'll figure that out.
Yeah, figure it out.
She's coming here. I'll tell you that right now.
She's not coming here.
Oh, yes,
and if she comes in here, you're not going to have no wife. I'll tell you that much.
Whoa. Now that shots fired.
Yeah, shots fired.
Really? So now it's going to be a marriage now.
I'm not, look, you're going to have to, you know what? How about this? You and your grandma can go get a house and live together. How about that?
Man, you tripping.
I'm going to tell you now, I am team wife. First of all, this husband does not really care about his grandmother. Neither does his side of the family. You want to know why I say so? This is because he and his family knew the grandmother long before he met and married his wife. Why didn't all those people plan for the day and the time that the grandmother could no longer care for herself? That's one reason. The next reason, and this goes primarily towards towards the husband and his grandmother's family. Why on God's green earth would they want someone who is not a trained professional, who is not related to her, and also who would not be compensated for their labor to care for their elderly relative? You see, so they really didn't care about grandma like that. And let me tell you something. Can the wife go to the husband, for instance, and just randomly tell him, hey, go fix the HVAC or the air conditioning if it goes out? Can she do that? Especially if he's not a trained professional in that, okay? Can she tell him to go out and change the timing belt or replace the transmission on one of her relatives' cars for free? Especially if he has no experience working as a mechanic? Can she expect him to rewire her grandmother's house for free? Especially if he has no experience working as an electrician. Okay? And add to it, electricians have to, go down to the city and get permits. So he would be taking time out of his day to do that. Can she tell him, go ahead and figure it out and do that? And do it because, I'm your wife? No way. Absolutely. Okay? Everyone will be telling her that she is out of her mind for expecting him to do the work that a trained professional who is licensed to perform that task, and also to expect him to do it for free simply because he is her husband. Okay? They will be telling her that she's out of her mind. Yet here he is being recruited by his family, if you ask me, to attempt to force her to become a slave for his grandmother. No way. I am on the wife's side based on the fact that work is work, and she is already overwhelmed with being a working woman who has a job, a wife, and a mother of twins. And now this dude wants to come and drop his grandma on her, his own grandmama. Let me say it like her, his grandmama. Okay, he wants to drop that on her, or drop her, drop grandmama on his wife. Okay, listen, it's a no. And let me explain why. According to salary.com, a stay-at-home mother's income, okay, is worth about $200,000 per year. So even if the wife didn't work, what she does for her family is worth about $200,000 a year. So look at this woman who has taken a break as someone who, in addition to the cash income that she's earning on her job outside of her home, let's say she's earning about $100,000. She's also performing or managing $200,000 worth of labor in her household. So with that in mind, she would be contributing $300,000 worth of uncompensated labor in combination with the cash earned from her job. And what this dude was attempting to do was place another job on her that is worth at least $8,000 a month and force her to do $8,000 per month worth of labor for free, in addition to the already $300,000 worth of labor and cash income combined that she's already bringing into the home. Now, let's compare her husband, the average black male. And I'm going to guess this couple is no older than their mid-30s. Okay? So the average black male of this age is earning about $34,000. And here's the reference from the Social Security Administration, where I'm getting those numbers from. So this means that when this dude wakes up, whether he showers or not, puts on a clean uniform or not, and goes out to work for 8 hours a day and 5 days a week, in a year's time, he will earn about $34,000. Now, while he will earn that income, he will likely demand that his wife goes 50-50 with him. He will demand that she cooks, cleans, takes care of the children, do his laundry, run errands, and the list goes on of uncompensated tasks that she is performing as a benefit to everyone in that household, including him and his children. And on top of it all, he wants to burden her with the care of his grandmother. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. People, do not let your in-laws' failure to plan for their retirement to become your problem. Do not let your blood relatives' failure to properly plan for their retirement to become your problem. It's one thing to be a benevolent person and to perform the labor out of love. Fine. However, it is beyond inappropriate to force this task on someone. I just went over the financial aspect of it. I have not even touched on the legal side of it. What happens if grandmama develops bed sores or a diaper rash or a yeast infection? Who will be liable for all of those elder abuse charges? You know, those are criminal charges. Those are felony charges. Okay, what happens if grandmama slips and falls and passes away after an extended period of time, and it could be considered criminal neglect? You see, I worked in a nursing home years ago, and we had to check on our patients at least once every 2 hours, bare minimum. I was changing bed linens, bathing people in their beds. I was feeding folks through feeding tubes, and it was hard work. What if grandmama is the type of person to fight? Because some of them are combative. You do have those kinds of patients. See, this is the kind of labor that needs to be done by trained professionals who are paid at a bare minimum. See, this is the kind of labor that needs to be performed by trained professionals who get paid a salary, or at a bare minimum, if money is an issue, let her own relatives, her own blood relatives handle this. Now let's get into how caregivers are often overwhelmed and breaking down themselves. Let's talk about how many caregivers have blown out their knees, that they've blown out their backs, their hips, with all of the lifting of their patients or their elderly relatives. Not only that, a caregiver who is a relative often does not have a life beyond caring for that elderly relative. It's exhausting. They are working morning, noon, and night for years on end. They are the ones coordinating the care of their loved ones with barely any compensation. Some do it entirely for free. They are the true unsung heroines and heroes. And as someone who has said that I personally will care for my parents when and if that time comes, as someone who has actually worked in that profession and has that experience giving that kind of care to patients, I will absolutely side with the wife in this video. The husband is wrong and his family is evil for putting him up to weaponizing his marriage as a way to enslave his wife into caring for his grandmother. Okay, so that's all I have to say for now. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click on the notifications bell so you'll know whenever I upload any new content. Take care until next time.